Hi there, I'm Monique Bradley and I am in the kitchen of Ray McVinnie.
And I'm Ray McVinnie and this is my kitchen.
What a great way to start the show.
I know.
Now Ray, I've been stalking you a bit in social media and I've noticed that several of your recipes right now have been getting a lot of hits on Instagram and Facebook. But tonight's recipe has been uber popular.
Yeah, I know. And I know it's fish and potatoes again, but I just love fish and potatoes. And this time I'm adding bread.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. But there's something very hearty about it. Fish and chips.
Well, exactly. Fish and chips, chip butties. Yum. Love all that stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm doing tonight. And I need to get on and I need to put this in the oven quite soon.
Okay.
So what this is fillets of fish. I've got some really nice teriyaki here. Fillets of fish, and they're baked on slow-fried potatoes, peas, and red onions. Yum. Which sounds kind of banal.
No, I like it.
But, you know, price of vegetables these days, it's quite nice. So over here...
Oh,
it's all right.
What have you got going on?
No, right here. I've been, because you know, I mean, it's going to take too long. You can wait. So, look, I've got the potatoes and the red onions, and I kept the red onions nice and pink by putting the lemon juice, which goes in here, in when I started to fry it.
Really?
Yeah, lemon juice or vinegar turns red onions really pink, and they've actually lost a bit of their colour because they've been sitting.
That's amazing. Now, I have to say, when I walked into your house tonight, I could smell this cooking. That smell is just, there's something really comforting.
Oh, you just can't beat, you know, fried onions. They always smell so good. So I get my really old French gratin dish, and I'm going to tip all of these fried potatoes, and all that is olive oil, onions, potatoes, pepper and salt. That's all it is. So they make a nice sort of layer of those in the bottom of the pan, like that. I'm going to add a cup of frozen peas to it.
Now, while he's doing that, just to let you know, if you've got any questions, make sure you send them in the news feed as well.
Yeah.
That looks really yummy.
I know.
I would eat that just like that.
Well, you could do actually, but
brilliant.
There's more, you know. And I want a bit of chopped parsley in there as well. A couple of tablespoons of chopped parsley. So that can go in there. It occurs to me I should have mixed it up in the frying pan, but hey, doesn't matter.
Your kitchen, your rules.
My kitchen, my rules. So look, let's mix that up a little bit.
Delicious.
Okay, it's mixed. Hang on, we'll just sort those out a bit. And you've got this really lovely layer of cooked vegetables in your gratin dish. And I don't know about you, but I really love having one pot dishes that I only have to maybe add one more thing to.
Look, I would agree, because the less you've got to clean up at the end of a meal, the better.
You can throw that down on the table and everyone can help themselves.
Beautiful, love it.
Right, now you get your raw fish. You put the thick bits at the edges and the thin bits in the middle, because the middle's going to cook, you know, last.
Ah.
Okay.
That's great.
And you just pop those on top.
So I have had a whole bunch of people come onto the newsfeed tonight. Great to see you, whether you're on the Bite page, Ray McVinnie's page, Your Fix TV, or Fresh and Seasonal. Kia ora and welcome.
Yep.
A couple of comments. What is the full title of tonight's recipe?
Oh my God! It's what we're going to call. Oh, it's a description of what it is. It is. What do we call it?
Let me just have a look in the newsfeed. The recipe is already on Ray's website, so it's ready for you.
It's fish. It's baked fish with slow fried potatoes, onions, and peas with garlic crumbs.
And that's exactly what it says in the recipe.
That's exactly what it says in the recipe. So look, that's first bit.
Yep.
Now I'm going to make the garlic crumbs.
Beautiful.
Okay, you can get all this, you know, ready to go before you need to do it. Get your blender. I got some bread and I ripped it up into bits about that big. I threw it in the blender.
Easy.
This is how you make fresh breadcrumbs. And wait on, you stir it up a bit first actually. It's got a very tight lid, this blender. Such a good blender though. Just give that a bit of a stir up. And you just grind this, basically grind this all up until it, come on, that's the story. Give it a bit of a shake.
Awesome.
And then you got breadcrumbs.
Easy.
So we never chuck bread out. It goes in the freezer.
And then you use it for things like this.
Yeah, it goes in the freezer and then you use it for things like this. So you never throw bread away. When I was little, I've probably told you this before, I was sitting by the fire with my grandmother who was Italian, and her family was, and I was eating toast and I threw a crust in the fire and she said, if you burn bread, you'll always be poor. And I thought, oh, no.
Wow, yeah, Nonna, you don't disagree with Nonna.
No, so we never waste bread in this house.
Oh, that's great. So a whole bunch of questions for you. First of all, Romana Locke said, Kia ora, Monique.
Hey, Romana, how are you?
Been a little while since we joined. Life is so busy at the moment.
Romana, we've missed you.
Yeah, we have. And hi to Samuel and hi to the girls as well. Great to see you guys. Vicky Cavett said hi and also said, what were you making? And said, looking good.
Good.
Fiona Malcolm said, I'm on tonight. Fiona. Awesome to have you with us. Grace McVinnie is watching tonight.
My dear Grace.
Yes. Romana also said, what fish are you using?
I'm using terakihi, Romana. Beautiful fresh terakihi, which I got from my local Mount Eden fish shop because I love that shop. They have such good quality fish.
So Nadine Brown just messaged in and said, what type of potatoes are you using?
Agria. They need to be a floury, well, they're not the best. They're a good one though.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. You need a floury potato, so I'm using an agria. Okay.
Awesome. And Janet Molnar also said hi again from Ohakuni.
Ohakuni.
Oh, I hope it's not too cold.
No, not so cold there. Hey, listen, the garlic crumbs, the garlic part of the garlic crumbs, I'm chopping up 2 large cloves of garlic. Okay, so I need these quite fine, so I'm just going to chop those up.
Oh, and Romana's just messaged in and said, yum!
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
So you don't use a garlic press?
No, we've been through all that.
Yeah, you've got therapy for it.
I know. Well, the thing is that, it's just yet another thing you got to clean up. You got to pick all those bits of garlic out of the garlic press.
Nobody's got time
and
for that.
You learn to do everything with your
knife.
The more you can do with the knife, the less, mess you're going to have to make. So I want 1.5 cups now of breadcrumbs. So
Nadine Brown said that agria are her favourite potatoes.
Yeah, they're pretty damn good. I really like them. That's cup. Okay, and oops, I don't quite need all of that. That's about 1.5 cups. Rest of those stay in the fridge in their cut container for a few days, or they go back in the freezer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Easy. Now, we do have a bit of time in tonight's show, so you can send in your questions if you've got any, because we love hearing from you. We also want to know what you're cooking and eating right now. Yeah,
all right, so fresh breadcrumbs, finely chopped garlic. This is the garlic crumbs part of things. And give it a good stir up, salt and pepper, a serious pepper grinder.
I love that pepper grinder.
Yeah, I love that pepper grinder.
So good.
And 50 mils of melted butter. If you don't like butter, but why would you?
Yeah, that's
You could use olive oil, but
I was going to say, is there an alternative?
we love butter. What you got to do is you want that butter all through these, so you give it a good mix up.
And then it goes all golden and crispy, right?
Exactly. So you don't want lumps, basically.
Now,
so
Lisa Bryan Sprague just messaged in and said, hello, my favourite chef and gorgeous assistant. Thanking you. Love how you can chat and still prep. How do you do that?
Chefs, we're trained to multitask.
Fabulous.
We have to.
Excellent.
Chefs, when you're in a really busy restaurant, you're doing things, and if you're the head chef like I was, you're telling other people what to do. It drives my family nuts. Telling other people what to do, and in your head you've got a list, and every time you take one, you do the top thing that you're meant to do, you're adding 2 to the bottom, and it's all going on at the same time, and you're keeping your eye on everybody else in the kitchen.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so
it's like being a teacher in a school, right? You
kind of actually, yeah. So look, there's the garlic crumbs. All you do is sprinkle the garlic crumbs on top, and this turns into like a big fish finger, sort of. That fish, crumbed, fishy sort of bizzo. I really like it. That's
so cool. Now, Lisa Bryan Sprague said, must be fish night. We just had homemade blue cod burgers.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Nice job.
Homemade burgers, they're just the best thing.
I reckon.
Right.
Fiona Malcolm said, my kids are cooking tonight chicken pasta.
Oh, good work.
Nice.
Now, just spread those over. And then this goes into the oven. I've got the oven up quite high because I want the fish to cook and I want the crumbs to brown. So now that goes in the oven. Awesome.
Now, I am just sharing on some of the pages there the link for Ray's recipe. If you do, however, miss the link, you can go to Ray's website, raymcvinnie.com. It's all there. Hello, Hayley Stevenson, who's watching tonight. Lovely friend of mine since I was very young.
Right, so that's going to take about Haley, how are you? Haley, now.
That was easy. Sorry, you keep talking.
It is quite easy, but it's going to take 15 minutes. So I was thinking, what can I do while I'm waiting?
Yeah, what would you serve that with? Because you've already got potatoes in there.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a winter salad.
Yum. Is that like roasted winter vegetables or
No.
something? Okay.
No, I don't like oil-based vinaigrettes with roasted things. They're already greasy enough,
Okay.
you know?
Fair comment.
So what I want to do is, you can get any sort of good vegetable, vegetable that is in season or whatever. Brussels sprouts are at the moment. You could use broccoli. You could use cauliflower. It's really good. I got the Brussels sprouts. Cut the stalk off. Slice them into 4. I'm going to steam them.
Now, look.
Hang on. I'll just get these in here. Okay, hold on, and then we'll talk.
I actually want to know from you guys. How many Brussels sprouts is pretty polarizing, right? You either love them or you hate them. I'd really like to know how many of you, how do you feel about Brussels sprouts? Because look, jury's not out yet.
Hang on.
What do you think?
Before you vote, isn't any food? I mean, people eat Brussels sprouts, so there must be something good about them, right?
Must be.
Yeah. So what you got to do is find a good cook to make them for you.
Yeah.
It's always about the cook. It's not about the Brussels sprout. It's about what some person does to them.
Yeah, noted.
Boil them for an hour and they're going to taste like, what they're going to taste like. Yeah, horrible. Yeah. So, if you find a good cook.
Yes, good point.
They're really lovely things. I love them fried when you get them all sort of charred and brown, with garlic
Delicious.
and that over. Now, I want a dressing to go over this. And hang on.
Yes.
Let's just start from the beginning about salads. What's the thing that makes a salad? What would you think?
The vegetables you put in it?
No.
Is this a trick question?
What do all salads have? Because there's so many different sorts of salads, isn't there?
They've usually got a protein, a vegetable.
Yeah, or they might just be leaves, or they might just be rice and something, or they might be chicken and something, but they all have something. What is it?
Is it the dressing?
It's the dressing.
Cute.
Hey, she's good.
Learning.
So let's make a dressing. So this is a winter salad, which is basically steamed vegetables with a dressing. This is how we got our kids to eat broccoli.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because it makes it sort of like sweet and sour.
Yes, good point. So it's been quite a polarising question, as expected. Leanne Coombs said, absolutely love Brussels sprouts, and my boys love them too.
I love them.
Awesome. Yeah. Romana said, my kids will eat them if they are sautéed. Which is great compared to
Romana,
the over-boiled memory I have of them.
You can brown them up. They're really nice. Yeah.
Lisa Bryan Sprague said, I roast them in halves and with olive oil and add chopped cooked bacon.
Yeah, fantastic.
And parmesan. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, they're really, really good. Yeah.
And Nadine Brown said, terrible memories of Brussels sprouts as a kid. So Grandma used to put them on.
I got terrible memories
of
memories of Brussels sprouts as a kid because when you cook those sort of brassica vegetables, they're not like onions, which if you cook them for a long time, onions turn sweet and soft
fabulous.
And delicious. Brassicas turn into
a mess.
They get very sulphurous.
Okay. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Nadine also wants to know, what was the temperature on the oven?
220, Nadine, and that recipe's on the website.
Definitely. Yeah. Joanna Vincent, hello Joe. She said, I love them. And Raja Chetan, hi Raja.
Hey Raja, namaste.
Namaste. Said Brussels sprouts are rich in protein and are good carbs.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. That's great.
So I want to echo, just getting back to this winter salad, I want to echo the lemon in the fish. So I'm going to make a lemon vinaigrette for this.
Nice.
Okay. And so I've got about the juice of a lemon. And I like things quite sour too. So I'm going to put
That's a pretty hefty looking.
Yeah, it's a good
squeezer.
It's actually a Mexican lime squeezer. Nice. So yeah, that's why the lemons don't fit in so well. And I want to put a little bit of garlic in it, but I don't like a lot of raw garlic, so I'm not going to put too much in. So I've got a small clove of garlic.
Awesome.
So I'm going to put that in there as well. And this is
lemon smells great. I know it's just lemon, but
it's good. I know.
Good.
Well, it's the whole thing about food. Everything smells good.
Oh, Brittany Cunningham just said terrible memories too, but recently have fallen in love with Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, me too. I had bad memories of my mother used to cook them to death.
Yeah. She said lightly steam, then saute with onion, garlic, chili, then stir through rocket and mozzarella.
Yeah, that's it.
Top with pine nuts, amazing. And takes 5 minutes. We're going to try that too. Thank you.
So in there I've got a little bit of garlic, lemon juice, salt. Okay. some pepper.
Yum.
All right, extra virgin olive oil. It goes in there as well.
I love the beaker. That's great.
Yeah, I like that beaker. It's a good beaker, that one. And we'll give that a little bit of a stir up. And the other thing, still want to echo that.
It smells great. Can I just smell that?
Yeah, go on.
If you don't mind.
I'm going to have a look in the oven and see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's a happening thing.
Oh, that's so good.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
But keep going on that lemon theme. Jenny, my partner, we've got so many lemons on our trees, so she's been preserving lemons. And these are some that are ready.
Oh, wow. Now, how do you preserve lemons?
You basically cut them into quarters.
Yes.
This is a slightly different way from the traditional Moroccan way. And put salt in there and squeeze them down, okay? And then you cram them into a jar like this and put a little bit more salt on top. Everything's got to be really clean, okay? Like the lids, everything.
Yes.
And top it up with boiling water and put the lids on. And about a month, 2 months later, you've got preserved lemons. And they do not cost you $15 a jar.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so...
Especially because it's lemon season here
exactly.
at the moment.
Get rid of that pith in the middle. Don't want that. Hang on, where's my rubbish bin?
That's so funny because I would have thought that's the bit you'd use.
No, that's the very salty bit you don't want. You want the oil, lovely sort of lemon oil.
From the rind.
Yeah, from the rind. The rind is lovely.
That's cool.
Finely dice that, which is like that. Okay. So finely dice the lemon, and I really love this stuff. And the minute you start making these things, you start becoming addicted to them. So I can eat any amount of them.
So what else can you use preserved lemons
Oh God,
for?
they go in stews, they go in soups, they go in dressings.
Really?
Of course, they're a traditional Moroccan condiment.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and so they go in Moroccan food. And if you grow lemons and have a lemon tree, and you don't know what to do with all your lemons, don't let them go moldy and soft. Turn them into preserved lemons. A different flavour from fresh lemons, but you know, it's a really lovely thing.
So they're to add flavour, and is it to add to the fragrance of the dish?
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
There's quite a strong aroma.
They're quite salty, of course. Yeah, which I don't mind. Don't mind a bit of salt. So all that finely diced lemon zest is going in there as well. Yeah, we're going to give that
that's fantastic.
bit of a stir up.
So this dish that you're making, which is the winter vegetable salad, can you do other vegetables the same way and use the same vinaigrette?
Yes, you can. And I mean, you don't have to use lemon juice. You can use white wine vinegar and olive oil, and you can do all sorts of different combos. But basically, you're putting a vinaigrette over sort of hot winter vegetables: broccolini, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, Chinese greens even. And all you got to do is just steam them. You know,
it's so good.
Yeah, really good. One of my favourites is cauliflower, a vinaigrette, white wine vinegar and extra virgin olive oil, finely chopped red onion, and lots of chopped parsley.
Oh, yum!
That's French do it. It's such a good,
That's really nice.
Yeah, such a good combination. All right.
That is looking and smelling great.
I know.
By the way.
I need to taste it though, so I'm just going to have a little taste of this. See how it is. Oops, we don't look at the fish. Yep, fish is coming along rather nicely. Not quite ready yet. And the cooking time on the fish is until the crumbs get brown. And the fish is just cooked through, which will depend, of course, how thick the fish is. Yeah.
So if somebody doesn't like fish, because I have to look at all the options.
Yeah, I know.
What can you do in a dish like this?
If you don't like fish, the thing about fish is that it's going to cook really quickly.
Okay. So you can't do chicken.
Yeah, well, the crumbs will burn before the chicken's cooked.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
unless it was really thin and...
God, that's good.
You know, like you do chicken schnitzel?
Yeah. Yeah, you could use that. You don't like salmon either, do you? No.
Not so much.
I can't believe this woman. She lives on an island and doesn't like fish.
And my family are fishermen.
I know. It's getting weird. Right. Anyway, what else could you use?
Could you put a beef with it? Like
no,
the flakes?
Not beef.
No?
It's not a beef thing. You could put some minced pork.
Oh, yeah.
That would work. Actually, what you could do is make little meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
And do a meatball version. But if you're going to do that, I'd put a little bit of white wine or something to make a bit of steam to cook them, you know?
Beautiful. Yep.
You just have to be careful that they actually got cooked.
Okay.
Because you mustn't eat
uncooked pork.
Especially an uncooked mince.
Oh.
Not good. Right, let's have a look at the Brussels sprouts. I think they're ready.
Steaming away
Steaming away nicely here.
Oh, Nadine Brown said chorizo?
Yeah, you could actually because it'll be already cooked.
Yeah, right. She said in the meatballs.
In the meatballs? Nah, just slice it up and put it with the meatballs. That's what I'd do. All right, winter salad coming right up.
Keep sending your questions in, by the way, because we love to hear from you. It's
so I just steamed those Brussels sprouts.
They cooked really quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, well, I sliced them up so they were nice and thin.
Beautiful.
So they cooked, quite quickly. And tip them onto the plate. Do this just before you serve. Like that. So you've got all those lovely Brussels sprouts.
And it looks really pretty. I think the colour is
And it looks really pretty. It's a lovely green. And then spoon over plenty of the dressing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, really nice, actually. I could be converted to eating them.
Do you not like these?
I've never been so much of a fan.
Okay.
But I am open. It's your kitchen, your rules.
The other thing is, don't be mean with the vinaigrette. I mean, to the French, this is the sauce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love it. I love vinaigrette. I love salad. I'll eat that and rice. Just delicious.
Nice.
Yeah. So, give it a bit of a toss around. Okay, and technically this is a salad because it's got a dressing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And we'll just wipe the edge of that because I just went and put that all over the edge of the plate.
This is a pretty universal salad as well.
Yep.
Can you have this with other? Can you have this with other meats as well?
We often have this as the side dish, or a version of this as side dish for our dinner.
Wow, so it can go with anything.
Yeah, often especially with broccoli. I love it with broccoli. Vinaigrette and broccoli.
Yum.
But the other thing I want to put on here is some chopped roasted almonds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to very quickly chop up these almonds in no particular pattern.
Fiona Malcolm just said, "Looks wonderful." I know, right? It looks great, and so lovely and simple.
Yeah. So adding the nuts, which have got protein and more fat in them.
Perfect.
Yeah, we love that. And I didn't do very much to it.
No, it was good. Nice and simple.
Nice and simple. And roasted almonds.
Oh, look at that. Restaurant quality, right?
Well,
in your own home.
I didn't do anything. This is just it's just good food looking good.
And assembling it nicely.
That's the winter salad, which is going to go with. Hang on a moment. Let's find a spoon to serve it with. Which is going to go with the fish if it's ready. So let's have a look.
So it's all on the mark here. We are 6 minutes away from ending the show tonight. So you're doing well. You're on time tonight, Ray.
That's
now,
good.
if you've only just joined the broadcast, this recipe is already loaded into Ray's website. It's right there on the front page. All you need to do is head to his website, raymcvinnie.com. Super easy, and the recipe is yours.
Yeah, I didn't put a recipe in for the salad because it's too ridiculously simple. Just remember, vinaigrette on steamed vegetables. Put the flavourings in it that you like. And look, this is the fish. How did I tell it was cooked? I got a knife and I pushed it in.
Oh, wow.
And it went through. It's just cooked. And if it goes through easily, it's cooked because cooked food, it'll go straight through. If it's raw, it's rubbery.
It's a bit resistant. Yeah.
So, Monique, it's that time again.
It is that time again.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. In Ray's kitchen, you don't have to like it, but you have to try it. You
don't have to eat it either.
You don't have to eat it.
But you have to try it. Yeah.
So I don't eat fish at all. And so I've tried everything. Even when we went to Niue Island, I ate what the chef served up, and I was eating crab and all sorts of things I've never tried before.
Yeah.
So this is part of the dealio. I have to give it a go.
So I'm not going to give you very much,
okay,
all right?
Perfect. How many of you would make this for your family or make this in your own kitchen?
Hang on. You get to try both.
I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Send in a message and let us know if this is something you cook.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Try it.
Do I have to eat it all together, or do I have a little bit of
I can do whatever you like. It might need salt, actually, because I didn't season it very well.
So I've got a little bit of everything there.
Good.
Right, that's the bargain.
That's the bargain.
Wow.
It's very, very fresh fish. And fresh fish smells like...
Nothing.
Nothing, exactly.
It tastes like chicken. That's the only comparison I have.
That's the universal good thing. Try it. It's really nice.
It's really
it tastes
good.
like chicken. It's good, eh? Yeah.
Like, I actually have a phobia of eating fish. I wouldn't even eat those, you know, those shell pasta.
You're eating it now.
I know, I'm eating it now.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
try the salad.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. Honestly, she just does this. I don't school her or anything.
Serious?
You know? Yeah, that's nice.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautifully, so lemony. It's lovely.
And it has this aftertaste, which is a whole combination of flavours.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
I rate that.
you'll eat fish if it's cooked like that,
Like
and you'll
this.
eat Brussels sprouts if they're cooked like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've done your job, right?
I've done my job. Good. And honestly, I mean, fish is expensive.
That's
I don't want
so
to waste. I don't want to waste fish.
Eat it again.
So it's a good way of spinning that expensive fish out, so that there's enough for everybody. That'll feed 4 to 6 easily. It's good, isn't it?
Actually going in for seconds because it's that good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah,
That's the end of tonight's show.
We had fun.
So good. Nadine Brown just said, love the dish you've cooked. Cooked it in. Is it cast iron?
It's a really old. No, this is really old French gratin dish. It's cast iron, not steel, I think. It's all baked on and old, and it's just one of those really standard French restaurant dishes. They come in size. I think they're numbered. Every size has a number.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had that for 30 years, and it's probably been around for a few years before that.
That's so good. Ed Tehuda just said, I think that beats my chicken and rice.
Oh, come on, Ed. I bet your chicken and
I bet
rice
it's
is good.
lovely. I bet it's great.
It's not about beating. Isn't that the thing we like about food?
Yeah.
It's just different. So there's another thing that you can have which is good to eat.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, I just want to thank everybody who's also shared tonight's show. I just noticed we've had a whole bunch of shares tonight. We're really grateful. Thank you, because we want to spread the message of making real food that's easy to cook and tastes great in your own home.
And just how easy it is to make really good food.
I mean, if I can do that in 30 minutes...
Yeah.
With a little bit of prep. Hey, remember to check out Ray's website, raymcvinnie.com. That's where tonight's recipe is. And look, keep on coming back. We love having you with us.
What are we going to do next? I thought I might do some,
baking. Dessert.
Baking, yeah.
You've been asking for it.
And I thought tamarillos are in season. I saw them today.
Again, another polarising thing.
I know. I'll show you. I didn't used to like them. I'll show you how to peel them really easily.
Really?
And I thought maybe we might make some little... Tamarillo puddings or something.
Okay, all right then.
Might be with
on
custard.
behalf of with custard.
Real
custard.
Real custard.
Yeah, I think everybody would agree that's probably a really good option, because dessert this time of year, yep, that's a winner. Nadine Brown just said, trust your favourite. Thanks for the cooking inspiration. Thank you for watching. Everybody, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Romana just said, I'm looking forward to trying this with the kids. The kids are going to love it.
Kids are going to love this.
I'm a convert.
Good.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Pete behind the camera. He's producing and directing the show tonight. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Time for us to go. Happy eating.
Put that there, turn that round. It's
delicious.
Good, isn't it? Yeah.
Really
it's
nice.
really nice.
I am actually going to go back.
Do you really
for
like that?
I really like that.
Good.
I'm eating even more. It's really good.
Oh, God.
I'm a convert. You've done a good job. Yeah, it's official.
Good,
to the point where I will actually try and make this. It's a big deal.